Hi guys! So I was teaching a yoga class out here at Marshbank Park and it started raining right at the end. It was actually kind of magical. So I just thought maybe it would be fun to do a 15-minute rain flow. I didn't have anything planned, but I don't know, it just seems like a great opportunity. It's very refreshing and whatever. So I'm just gonna roll with it. So join me for a 15-minute flow, whether it's midday or morning, just to get everything nice and loose, and a great way to start your day or end your day, or midday. So I'm starting on my knees. My heels are tucked in behind me, just kind of feeling that stretch in my quads. And I'm gonna start to take some rolls here. So inhaling, rolling my shoulders back, and exhaling, bringing them forward. Inhale, come forward. Exhale, bringing it in and out. Just making little arches, curling my shoulders in on the exhale, then opening up on that inhale. One more time. Good. Now starting to add a little movement with the chest. Just bringing the chest down towards the knees and pressing back. Continuing with that inhale and exhale. Starting to feel a little stretch in that lower back as we round and curl. Good. And inhale, those arms rise to the sky. Looking up towards the sun, towards the rain, wherever you're at. Taking our right hand down, and that left arm comes up and over, feeling all of that stretch in the side of your body. And then other direction, left hand plants, right arm comes up and over. Good. Both hands come back to heart center. Eyes are gently closed, pressing your thumbs into your heart. And just for a few rounds, taking some nice cleansing breaths in through the nose and out through the mouth. Fill. Filling up completely and exhaling completely. Feeling a little more cleansed, a little more refreshed. Coming down onto hands and knees. Knees are underneath the hips. Hands come directly under the wrists. And now adding some cat-cows here. Exhale when you round. And inhale when you come up. Exhale. Inhale, chin forward, tailbone to sky. Exhale, arch like a Halloween cat. Inhale as we come forward, a few more. Good, now just start to make little circles with the hips, freeing any tight spots or stuck energy. Lifting our left foot behind us, staying nice and balanced, engaging that core, engaging that belly. And take the left leg over and take a peek. So that left leg comes across the body behind the right and taking a peek. Good. Now if you have the balance and you're able, take that right arm up and over for a nice little shoulder opener. The peek follows, the gaze goes behind. And then drop that hand back down. And if you didn't take that arm with you, no problem. Bring the knees back. You can take just the peek with the foot. The right leg comes back. Feel that stretch, that strength through the right hip flexor. Before anything else happens, that belly button is nice and tight up towards your spine. And then take the right foot over across the leg. Take a peek. Gazing over at my right toes. And then taking that left arm and just kind of circling it back, opening up that chest if it's available to you. And dropping it all back down. Good. Now toes kiss behind me, knees come as wide as the mat for a nice stretch through the center of the legs, the inner thighs, and the lower back as we walk it out to child's pose. Taking that body back through center to neutral table, continuing that nose to nose breathing. So in through the nose and out through the nose. Inhale, that right arm comes up, and exhale, coming through the left. Inhale, that right arm comes up, and exhale. This time taking the shoulder all the way down, thread the needle, right cheek comes on the mat, left arm comes up, pressing those hips back towards the behind you, and just feeling that nice shoulder stretch. And coming back on through center. Make sure you engage that inhale and the exhale with each lift. Inhale left. Exhale through the right arm. Inhale, rise. Exhale again. And this last time through, you're planting your left cheek down. Left arm comes through, stretching that right arm up. And a nice shoulder stretch once again. Your booty is back, pressing back behind you, feeling all that space open. Nice, coming back on through to table. Meeting in down dog, press your hips back, toes curl under, gaze goes between your legs. You're making a butt print behind you. Chest is towards your thighs, fingertips are nice and spread. Walk your dog out just by pedaling your heels up and down. You should feel a nice amount of space created in your lower back. And then lifting that right leg, bend, twist, and open. Feeling the hips nice and open here. And then bringing that right knee through, planting into a low runner's lunge. If you look down, it's hand, foot, hand. Good. Now I want you to take it inside. So now it's hand, hand, foot. See the change? Good. Now you feel all of that stretch through the left hip flexor. We're going to drop our left knee, drop our left toe. So now we're just inside our right leg, our right knee, our right foot. And if you can come down onto your forearms, you'll get even a little bit of a deeper stretch here on the outside of that right hip. If that's too edgy, if that's too much, just stay here, pressing, holding. Another option, if it's hard on your knees, is just to simply stay here up on the ball of that left foot. It is a little more active that way. So you pick whatever feels good to you. Knowing that when you breathe, breathing is a huge part of yoga. And when you breathe into these poses, you're allowing yourself to get a little bit deeper and stay a little bit longer. Planting both hands down if they're not already, and popping that right heel up for a nice little stretch. I'm on my left knee. My right heel is popped up. Take the tension out of the neck. Maybe a few little head rolls. Just swaying back and forth. Good. Now bending that right knee, coming back to the ball of our left foot. And we're going to rock and roll. So heel pops, knee bends. My right heel is lifted. And then my right knee is bent. So I'm on the ball of my left foot and I'm just rocking back and forth to feel that stretch from hamstring to hip flexor. Good. You can use blocks here. Notice If the earth doesn't come up to you, you can bring the earth up with those blocks. Good. Now walking both feet up. Forward fold, releasing tension in that lower back. Giving the backs of your legs a little massage, your calves, your hamstrings. Shaking your head yes and no. I like to tuck the bottoms of my hands under my feet for a nice, deeper stretch. Great work. Planting our hands, coming back to table. How we doing? Guys doing good? It stopped raining. Probably have like gravel in my hair, but whatevs, right? A little earthing today. Good stuff. Okay, now I gotta remember where we were going. So, down dog. Left leg lifts. Bend, twist, and open. Feel that space. Left comes through. Remember, look down, that low runner's lunge. Hand, foot, hand. Good. Feel that stretch through the hip flexor. Maybe a little booty here too. You're on the ball of the right foot. Now, bring that left hand in. Walk that foot up just a little bit. Options. Drop the knee. Drop the toe. So my right pedicure, my right toes are on the mat, my right knee. My hands are planted. Can come down to my forearms. Feeling such a deep stretch in that outer hip. Can come back up on my hands. I can come back up on my toe. Just notice, it's all about you guys. It's all about what feels good to you. Good. Ooh, it's gonna start to rain again. Coming back into runner's lunge. Oh, actually, come back down on that left knee. Pop that right heel up. So we're starting here. I forgot, I want you to pause here for a moment. Pause with that heel popped. So now you feel that stretch all through the back of the left leg. And now we'll come up on the ball of that right, and you're gonna rock and roll. Pop and bend. Heel to knee. Good. Feels so good, you guys. Walk those feet back, forward fold. Grabbing the elbows this time. Add a little sway. And in that forward fold, feel all of that space open in the lower back. The longer we're heavy here, the longer we hang, we're releasing tension through that spine, head, neck, shoulders. Let it all be heavy. Shaking our head, yes and no. Beautiful. Coming back down to table and then taking a seat, crisscross applesauce. Easy pose or seated meditation. Once again, roll those shoulders back. Maybe just kind of shake it out a little bit. Hands come to your knees in this nice seated pose, in the seated posture. Inhaling, the arms rise. And then left hand is gonna come over to the right knee, and the right hand's gonna plant behind for a nice little squeeze, a little stretch. Inhale, arms rise. Exhale, other direction, spinal twist. Inhale, arms rise again. Exhale, twist. Inhale, arms rise. Exhale, twist. Inhale, arms rise. Exhale, both hands come down to your knees and just round and open. Round and open. Feels so good in my shoulders to do that. I hope it feels really good to you too. Planting that left foot in front, the right comes behind for a nice little stretch once again. You might feel a little stretch through the quad, definitely through the hip flexor. Just holding that, kind of making a 90-degree angle with the right and a 90-degree angle with the left. And then switching sides, bringing the right leg forward, 90-degree angle, bending the right knee, taking the left behind us, another 90-degree little stretch. Good. This time, taking the bottoms of our feet together into butterfly. Knees come out, feeling that stretch in the inner thighs. Heels are scooched in towards the center of our body here. Roll the shoulders back and just feel the stretch for a few breaths. Maybe even give the bottoms of the feet a little massage. Pressing in with our thumbs. And then press those feet out. Keep the bottoms of the feet touching. And now you can lean forward. Oh, this is one of my favorite stretches. Bringing that head down towards the feet. If you want to get a little different take on this, you can wrap the arms underneath the legs and come in. Should be feeling all that space created in the lower back. Let the head be nice and heavy. And then coming back on up, bring those knees together. Give a big squeeze, a big hug. And add a little rock. Thank you for joining me for a little rain yoga. I hope you feel refreshed.